So I'm standing in my kitchen yesterday and it's quiet. Not like scary quiet where someone's drawing on the wall with a Sharpie, just quiet. And I can hear them, both of them playing in their rooms, playing some made up game about, I think they were running a vet clinic for stuffed animals. There were rules, there was a waiting room. One of them was doing a voice like a receptionist. I don't even know where they learned that. And I just stood there holding my coffee, which was hot, by the way, still hot. And I thought, when did this happen? When did school holidays stop feeling like something I had to survive? Because I remember what it used to be like. I really do. And it wasn't this. 4 years ago, my youngest was maybe 5 or 6 months old. My oldest had just turned 2. And school holidays, well, she wasn't even in school yet. So every week was school holidays, really. But I remember that stretch, that long stretch of days at home with both of them. And the days were so long. Like, when you check the clock and it's 10 a.m. and you've already done breakfast, changed 2 nappies, cleaned up yogurt off the floor, had a meltdown, mine, not theirs, and it's only 10 a.m. And you think, right, now what do we do? I used to Google stuff like activities for toddler and baby, and the ideas were always rubbish. Mate, my toddler would tip it over in 4 seconds and the baby would eat whatever was in it. So that's not going to work, is it? I tried play dates, but getting 2 kids out of the house felt like packing for a holiday. The nappy bag, the snacks, the change of clothes, the spare change of clothes for the spare change of clothes. And then you get there and the baby needs a feed and the toddler has a tantrum because someone looked at her water bottle. And you drive home and think, why did I even bother? The hardest part, and I don't think I said this out loud enough then, the hardest part was that they couldn't play together. Like, I was it. I was the only source of fun in that house. If I wasn't on the floor stacking the blocks or reading a book or singing some song for the 400th time, nothing was happening. The baby couldn't do anything. The toddler didn't want to do anything on her own. And I felt like a kid's entertainer who hadn't signed up for the job. No costume, no pay, no break. Just me on the lounge room floor with a baby on my lap and a 2-year-old going, Mummy, Mummy, watch this. I was watching. I was always watching. I was so tired of watching. And the age gap thing. So there's 1 year and 11 months between my two, which people love to comment on, by the way. Oh, you'll have built-in best friends. And yeah, cool, thanks. That's great news for future me. But right now, me has 1 kid who can't walk and 1 kid who won't stop running. 1 who naps twice a day and 1 who's dropped naps completely. 1 who needs pureed food and 1 who only eats chicken nuggets. Nothing lined up. Nothing was in sync. And I thought, God, I've made a mistake. Not having them, I never thought that, but having them this close. I thought maybe I'd got the gap wrong. Maybe it would have been easier with more space between them. I want to be honest about that because I did feel that. And I felt awful feeling it, like I was ungrateful, like I should just be happy I had 2 healthy kids. And I was happy somewhere underneath the tired. But on the surface, on the day-to-day, in the trenches surface, it was just hard, really, really hard. And no one tells you that the close age gap is an investment that doesn't pay off for years. They just say built-in best friends and walk away. Thanks for that, Linda. So fast forward, these school holidays, my girls are 4 and 6 now, and something has shifted. I don't even know when it happened exactly. It wasn't one big moment. It was more like I just looked up one day and realized things were different. They play together now, like actually together, not just in the same room doing separate things. They make up games. They build cubby houses out of couch cushions and blankets. They play shops, and one of them is always the boss. Guess which one? They do dress ups. They chase each other around the yard. They sit and draw next to each other and they talk to each other like real little people having real little chats. The other day, I heard my 6-year-old explain to my 4-year-old how to play a card game, and she was so patient, more patient than me, honestly. She was like, no, you've got to put that one there. Yeah, good job. And I just stood in the hallway listening and my chest went all tight. not in a sad way, in a, oh my God, they actually like each other way. And the thing that gets me the most, the giggles. Oh my gosh, when they're playing and I hear them both crack up laughing at something, some joke I'm not part of, some silly thing that only makes sense to them, that sound, that is the best sound in the world. I'm not even being dramatic. There is nothing that comes close to hearing your kids laughing together. It hits different. It hits you right in the guts because you remember when it wasn't like this. You remember the hard bit. And now you're standing in the kitchen with a hot coffee and they're laughing in their rooms and you think, oh, this is what they meant. This is the bit they were talking about. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend it's all giggles and vet clinics because it's not. They still fight. Oh my God, they fight. Yesterday, they argued for 10 minutes about who got to hold the TV remote. No one was even watching the TV. They both just wanted to hold it. My 4-year-old screamed, "That's not fair," about 6 times. My 6-year-old did that thing where she goes really quiet and gives you the look. You know the look. The one that says, "I'm right and everyone else is wrong." She gets that from me, probably. And there are still days where they bicker from morning to night, where I think, okay, maybe the built-in best friends thing was a lie after all. But those days are less and less now, way less. The balance has tipped. More playing, less screaming. More giggles, less, "Mom, she touched my stuff." And I'll take that. I think what I really want to say with this episode is if you're in the early bit right now, the bit where the days are long and no one plays together and you're the entertainment and the referee and the snack machine all at once, I see you. I was you. Like not that long ago, 4 years, that's it. 4 years ago, I was crying in the bathroom because both kids were crying in the lounge room and I didn't know who to go to first. And now I'm drinking hot coffee while they run a pretend vet clinic. That's a big shift in not a lot of time. And I'm not saying this to be like, just wait, it gets better, because I hated when people said that to me. When you're in it, you don't want to hear it gets better. You want to hear this is really hard and you're doing a good job. So this is really hard and you're doing a good job. But also, selfishly, I just wanted to talk about this because I'm in it right now, the good bit, and I don't want to forget it. I don't want to just let it pass without saying it out loud. This is really, really good. The close age gap nearly broke me in those early years. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. 2 in nappies, 2 who needed me for everything, 2 who napped at different times, 2 different car seats to wrestle with. It was relentless. But now they're at the age where they want the same things. They watch the same shows. They like the same games. They can both swim. So the pool is actually fun and not a stress nightmare. They ride their bikes together. They want to go to the same places. And now they've got each other. They've always had each other, I guess, but now they know it. My 6-year-old said to me the other day, completely out of nowhere, "Mum, I'm glad I have a sister." Just like that, while she was eating toast, didn't even look up. And I said, "Yeah, why is that, sweetheart?" And she said, "Because she's funny and she plays with me." Done. That's it. I'm done. That one sentence made every hard day worth it. Every long morning, every tantrum in the car park, every time I thought I was getting it all wrong. She's funny and she wants to play with me. So yeah, these school holidays have been good, really good. Not perfect, not Instagram good, but real good. Hot coffee good. Giggles from their rooms good. Sitting on the couch for 5 whole minutes good. And I just wanted to come on here and say that because I spend a lot of time on this podcast talking about the hard stuff, the mess, the guilt, the doubt, and all of that is real and it matters. But this is real too. This bit where your kids play together and laugh together and you get to just watch, not as the entertainer, just as their mum, watching them be best little mates. If you've got a close age gap and you're in the thick of it, hang on, not in a cheesy way, in a I've been where you are and I promise you this bit, it's coming your way. It's coming. And when it arrives, you'll be standing in your kitchen holding a hot coffee, listening to your kids laugh, and you'll feel it right in your guts. And you'll think, oh, there it is. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Real Mummy podcast. Remember, every mum's journey is unique and you are doing an amazing job. Please be sure to head over to our website at www.realmummypodcast.com to stay up to date with the latest episodes and dive into our recent blog articles filled with even more wisdom and stories. We absolutely love connecting with our listeners, so don't forget to follow us on social media. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Real Mummy Podcast. Join the conversation, share your thoughts, and become part of our supportive mum community. And I'd love to hear from you. Have you got a topic you want covered? Do you have a guest you'd love to hear from? Reach out to us through our website or social media. Your input is invaluable and helps us to create the content that matters most to you. Thank you for being part of the Real Mummy podcast family. Until next time, stay strong, stay kind to yourself, and remember, you're never alone on this journey.